Hey guys, what's up? This is Tyler here, and yeah, I'm gonna take you on a little boat tour. So get ready, hold on, see good old Destiny here. So yeah, I'll meet you in the cockpit. All right, see ya. Ow. Hey guys, welcome to Destiny. So this is the cockpit. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty Captain Ronnie, all teak decks and everything. And yeah, with the grinder wheel, little pirate ship wheel, that thing is awesome. Then we got our compass and our controls right here. And yeah, a nice little seat, but it gets cooler. Check this out. So say, you know, you set anchor for the day in a beautiful anchorage, you're like, oh hey, I don't want to seat there anymore. I want to eat dinner out in the cockpit. So you remove the seat. Oh wait, we've got a full-fledged dinner table right here that goes on somehow like this. Oh, that was loud. And then hey, you know, you can sit down here, eat, play cards, do whatever you want. We have a nice pad. We kick back here and just chill. I mean, people can sleep. Like a couple people can sleep in the cockpit, super easy. So it's pretty roomy cockpit. It's definitely functional, and then a bunch of different compartments. I mean, we keep like all of our secure ground tackle in the back for the aft, like our extra anchor and all that stuff. And then also we have a safety tiller that just hooks right on in case we blow some steering down the road or in the sea somewhere. So we can just slap that on real quick and we can just turn it into a tiller like that. And then all of our life jackets are in here, and then propane tank over here for the stove and everything. And then yeah, store a bunch of extra parts and everything out in the cockpit. All the dive gear, all the fishing gear. It's pretty cool. This is the helmsman eye view when you're steering the ship. You know, you can just cruise this thing, and it's pretty comfy. Or you can sit in the cockpit and kick back, lock the wheel, and just steer with the mizzen mast. It's pretty rad setup, that's for sure. All right, so here's a galley on Destiny here. I mean, we got this little nice island. It's pretty cool. I mean, sinks work. Pretty awesome. I just fixed that yesterday. I'm pretty proud of that. It's been a long time since the sink has worked. But yeah, and then we got our stove on a gimbal. Dude, and this oven makes the best biscuits ever. It's just super primo. And then we got this little shelf here that we can have an extra little cutting board. You know, we can, it's good, you know, you can entertain a lot of people while you're cooking and can get a lot of food out there. And yeah, we have 5-6 people sailing on this thing and it's no problemo. What we have going on is our ice box here, which it used to be an ice box, but now it just holds some spaghetti, some tequila, hot sauce, spaghetti sauce, and a giant bag of mate. So yeah, there's no ice box or for refrigeration. So this is our adventure fuel rack. We have our Gayaki little energy shooters, and then some pocket fuel sweet peanut butter packs and vitamins. That's just to get you going there in the mornings and before you go surf or dive or whatever you want, you know. And then let me show you our garden. That's my garden, actually. Just a cilantro plant with a little tea rack behind it. You know, nothing major, but you know, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. The cilantro actually isn't. I didn't grow it on here. I just bought it from the store. But okay, yeah, here's the little pilot berth slash fun zone, but nobody sleeps there because it's the adventure berth. So I have my rock climbing harness, rock climbing ropes, and all that stuff, and then my surfboard that is awesome. Check it out. Oh, what? Is that a More Hands on Deck logo in the surfboard? I think so. But yeah, a bunch of cool stuff, and then our battery bank is underneath there, and then it holds 312 volts, and yeah, we got some other just stuff back in there. It's kind of random. Hey guys, this is the berth here, one of them, in the cabin. And then also we have our shop manuals here. We have our bookshelf here with all of our cool salty sea stories. And then some electronics compartment here. And then all my friends' stickers and people I've met and companies that support us and things like that. That's the glory wall there. And a lot of times I talk on this berth to the camera when I make some episodes. And then got my skate down here. This is how I get groceries and get around town. It's this bad boy. And this thing is awesome. It's my homies made it in San Marcos, Texas. It's called Real Boards, and they shred. And I would totally get one if I were you. Here's the other berth in the cabin. And then this, my friends, is the pantry. Oh man, I got everything in there. All the veggies, bananas, mangoes, beets, avocados, squash, eggs, rice, beans, jalapenos, garlic. Oh man, it's amazing. And then yeah, pretty much eat all of those things, and then when I catch fish, eat fish. That's pretty much my diet. And then this here is a frickin' wood burning stove, which I probably won't use in Mexico, but it's some reason it's super awesome to have. Okay, and then we'll take it on the little dash here. We got some like buff headwear stuff and some fishing gloves and all that stuff, some flashlights. We got some sweet protection items, 2 squirt guns and a rusted out BB gun that yeah, you never know, we might run into some pirates out there in the Sea of Cortez. And then obviously some prayer flags protect us, and the hat rack, fire extinguishers, radio, AIS, and all that jazz. Let's cruise on down to the captain's quarters. And then here we have the head, which is nice and roomy. Pretty awesome. We kind of redid all this thing, and then you see the line, which is about 2 feet up. That's how much water was in the boat after the hurricane, when it got all crazy in here. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty sweet. We got a little shower. We can make our own water, which is key. We got a water maker there that pumps out a gallon a minute of 22 parts per million. And just got tested, so yeah, that's huge. I just gotta hook that up. And that's nice, because our last boat didn't have a head. That's for sure. So yeah, and then this is my bed right here. My sleeping quarters. It's pretty cool. It's got a nice hatch there. So it really lets the wind in, cools you down, because I don't have fans or AC or anything. Just some luggage. Then we have a hand pump water maker, like a survival one. And then a waterproof case for cameras and all that jazz, because that's super important. And then I have in these different compartments different things, like this one is, that is like EPIRB and survival stuff that I'm making my ditch bag. It's pretty cool, nice style and woodwork and everything. And then underneath here we have lockers that we hold our sails and extra sails, and we have a full extra sail setup, which is key when you're sailing, because that's your real motor. So yeah, are you ready to check out what's under there? So this is the engine compartment here. Just right down in the bilge. It makes it kind of difficult to work on it sometimes, but it's not too bad. And then there she is. That's the motor. It's Perkins 4107 there. 4-cylinder, about 50 horsepower on a good day. Diesel. And yeah, you know, it's an older motor. It's an older World War II motor. They actually mass produced them for the war, for all the rescue boats and everything. So yeah, they mass produced them, then started selling them as crate motors for 500 bucks, and everybody started putting them in boats, in their own sailing boats. And to this day, quite a few people still have them. And you know, it's bulletproof, it runs really, really good, but up to like the heat exchanger, there was water in the bilge for a little bit after the hurricane. So there's quite a few stuff that's got corroded, and like my starter I got to rebuild and do a couple things, but really just got to clean it, you know, get all the corrosion, spray some protective coating on it, and then she'll be good to go. And hopefully get me around for a little bit, you know, when I need her. Yeah, this is the motor. It's pretty large in charge. Old Destiny here is like 16,000 pounds, and it motors her at like 6 knots at like half rev or something, so that's cool. And then now it's back to a dance floor. See? Don't even know. Alright, let's go topside. Let's go check it out. Upper deck, bruh. So, here, hopefully you can hear me. It's pretty kind of windy out. But yeah, this is our mast that we fully fabricated. Our main mast we did. And then we custom built the spreaders and everything. And it turned out pretty awesome, I would like to say. And then, yeah, super strong, made it through the hurricane, nothing broke, so I guess that's pretty good. And then our mizzen mast, we took everything off, painted it, or sanded it and painted it, and then redid all the hardware as well as all the running rigging on the boat and all the standing rigging too. So yeah, that's cool. Everything's brand new, ready to go offshore. Super bomber, ready for offshore. A lot stronger than the old ones, because the old ones were just fiberglass in the side of the hole. So yeah, here's our windlass here, which is nice to have, because we have, it's just really nice to have. And again, we got a bunch of chain, a bunch of rope, way more than we need. I guess you can see we got a lot of backup. We have 2 pretty heavy anchors, some nice CQRs. So we have 2 of those. One for backup, already set up on the windlass, so if anything happens, it's ready to go. And this is our mooring that we were on during the hurricane. That little guy held us through 135 knot winds, and I found out today that there was 12-foot breakers here in the bay. All in this bay was just gnarly. Right now it's flat, like wind, but I just couldn't imagine. I wasn't here, but yeah, basically how the boat was, you saw it today. That's how I left it. I left the sails on like an idiot, and I didn't really know a giant hurricane was coming. And then yeah, like all the canvas is still there, and all the rigging the spreaders held up, which I was kind of hoping that they would, because me and Kevin custom made those. And yeah, like, so everything was pretty much exactly like this after the hurricane and before the hurricane. And also, like, this solar panel wasn't bolted on at all. It was just like that in 135 mile an hour winds. Figure that out. And also our barbecue top lid did get taken, which that was a bummer. But we used to have 3 surfboards along here with just 2 Harbor Freight straps on them during the hurricane. Boom, held perfectly. They were still on there. They're not there right now, obviously, but yeah, that's where they live. That's their home, and they made it through. It was crazy. There's still beer cans down in the cockpit, and shoot, I mean, it was just intense, man. We're so lucky, because like all these boats weren't there. It was just us. It was just Destiny and like 4 other boats flying. also we have some more solar panels over here. As you can see, they flip up nice. You can put them with the wind and then that way. So this is our dinghy, Destiny's Child, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. Got a little 3.3 horse Merc on the back, but it's fully deflatable. I mean, it's got a couple leaks, but I really want a hard dinghy where I can row in and I don't have to depend on dinghy gas, because this thing doesn't even really row. So yeah, we got a cooler in there for pretty much just stores gas and pump. Doesn't really store any beer or anything cool. But I suppose if I did get some beer one time, I could put it in there and it would stay cold for a minute. Well, it looks like it's about time to check out Destiny's undercarriage. Come on! Hey, thanks for stopping by Destiny here. It was great to have you on board today and showing you around. And yeah, I'm glad you could come on board. The water was pretty unclear. The current's pretty crazy right now, so it was hard to get a good shot of the water. But it needs a good bottom scrub, so that is something I have to do. But yeah, I have a couple more tasks on her, and she should be ready to sail and ready to go out to Belandra and Espiritu Santos Islands, and yeah, further up in the sea, so it's gonna get exciting. So yeah, stay tuned, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for behind the scenes and updates on what I'm doing, where I'm at, and yeah, let's see what happens next. Hopefully I can get her out sailing and we can go start having a lot of fun out there, because being in port, all you do is eat tacos and drink beer. Anyways, yeah, stay tuned. We're recording. Alright. Dude, they have the biggest wasp here. They're huge. And you can't fight them. It's basically my new roommate. Comes in whenever he wants and leaves whenever he can. See, there he is again. Right there, and he'll go piss off. Oh shit, what if he's trying to make a nest? Oh. Getting in the water, getting in the water, going for a swim, going for a swim, I'm going for a swim, getting my fins on. This is the fun part. Well, how? Chicken gizzards. How does this thing go on? Something like that, I believe. I don't know. I ain't no diver. Man. It's so hard when your swim ladder got swept away by a hurricane. To get back on the boat. Ah, there we go. Hey guys. So, I don't know how to play the banjo at all. My friend just gave this to me, which, Eric, you're the man. So I told him I had to learn how to rip it. And I guess I'm gonna learn how to rip it right in front of you guys. But I wrote you guys a song because you guys came on a great boat tour at Old Destiny here. And plus, I needed some crew. So you might want to come down and sail with me after this sweet little ditty I perform. A one, two, three. I'm really actually not that good. Oh well, maybe I'll learn a thing or two. If you want a crew, email me and bring in a musician, instrument, and we'll jam. Or if you know how to actually play the banjo, you can show me how to rip it so I don't disappoint Eric next time I see him. Alright, yeah. SV Destiny, out.